Hey guys, it's Tanya with Scraptastic Creations. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a 2-page layout and I'm using this Made with Sweetness Scrapbooking Workshop Kit by Stampin Up. I thought this workshop was super pretty and super cute for my photos. Now this kit comes with all the supplies that you need to create these 6 pages. So 3 double page 12 by 12 layouts, which is fantastic. So you get the cutting guide and dimensions, and then you have all these papers. And now these workshop kits come with some exclusive sheets, and those are these sheets right here, which this is one of the sheets that really drew me to this collection. And then you have some other sheets that are part of the Designer Series paper. Now these are double-sided in a nice thick quality. And besides these papers, you get all the cardstock that you need to create these these pages. And all of the cardstock is double-sided. So I really love that. This white core center, and it's perfect for different techniques. Now you also receive all your photo placement cards, and I love having this. So you could make the kits if you don't have your photos printed or ready. You could use these in place of them. You could also use these and put your photos on there, and after you create it, put your photos on here and have like a border around it, a nice white border. So that's great to use as frames. These kits come with exclusive die cuts. Now these pop easily out, and I love that. So I always buy these. I end up doing my own thing, but I always want the bits and pieces. So that's why I get these workshops. So this is a sticker sheet. It's a nice high quality sticker. They're nice and thick. They make for great embellishing. Now I want to show you the difference real quick between this and the Designer Series paper. So this is the Designer Series paper. Now the reason why I always buy this and then I get the workshop kit is because it has the exclusive patterns, and then there's always the extra pieces that I get to use for embellishing. And I really love having those extra pieces. But if you look at this print and this print, it's not in here. Neither is this one or this one. And I absolutely love this cute little ladybug and this gingham print right here. And then there is this print right here. And that's sweet. I love these berries. And then this one. So these are the reason why I got both packs of these. And I like to stretch my paper pack and have a lot of different options, right? So let me show you my photos. So this is my brother Chuck and his daughter Shelby. So my little niece, she was born this past September. And then her mama Christine. And these were all the day that she was born. So I wanted to do her, sweet delivery here. And I thought that these were perfect because I was thinking so very cute and little ladybug and the sweet little hearts. And I loved the colors. I thought the blues and the pinks were just perfect in this paper pack. And like her little hospital blanket has the pink and the blue in it. So I thought that these would coordinate really nicely. So let's get started. I'm going to start my sketch off by bringing in this exclusive strawberry slush pattern paper that was in the scrapbooking workshop kit. And I went ahead and I got that because there's no point of me wasting this. I'm not going to see it. I'm just going to have a border around. It's going to be a frame style layout. And I can use these 2 pieces for a separate, I can make another whole 2-page layout with these. So I'm going to set those aside for later. So I am working off of a sketch. This sketch is one of my team sketch challenges, and I'm covering the dimensions because it is exclusive to that. But I just wanted you to see where I was getting my inspiration from. So that sketch called for a pattern piece of paper to go right here. And as much as I love that, and I love these colors, I really do, I feel like it needs a little bit more separation between this layer and this layer. So I am going to add in a sheet of white Willow cardstock, and I'm just going to do it about 1/8 of an inch all the way around, a little bit bigger, and this is going to be enough to give that a little bit of separation. And yes, I like that so much better. It's so pretty. I went ahead and cut this really cute heart pattern paper, and I am going to bring this in maybe about right here. And then I cut this blue pattern paper to bring in that other strip down here. Aren't these colors so pretty together? Now you can see why I thought this was the perfect pattern paper for my photos. So I'm gonna have this one over here, and this one's gonna go a little bit higher. Let's bring these in. Nice. Now I'm going to have an embellishment cluster here, and I'm going to have an area over here in my title. There will be another photo down here, and I did go ahead and mat the ones, these other ones, with the white Willow cardstock. I'm going to have this little darling up here, and then I am going to put, that's so cute. Do I want to put them facing in towards the baby? Then I have baby, baby, baby. Or maybe I could put them out and then they're kind of coming in at her. So how cute are these? Okay, I decided I like it like this. Both mama and dad are kind of facing towards in, and I got the baby on the outside. Baby's facing in this way. Baby's sort of facing this way. And then I like that. I like the separation of her on the outside, and then she's on the inside. And I love the color as well, where I have the blues here from the hospital, the surgery room, and my brother's gown, and even his shirt, and here over here. So that kind of separates them. And you got the pink and blue in her blanket here, and then here, and you see a little bit of blue in her mama's gown, and you got the pink over here, and then of course the white. So I just think that's beautiful. Now let's bring in the Strawberry Slush cardstock, and this is the two-tone cardstock. I love that. Lots of options that way. So I'm going to use this lighter side, and these photos right here are going to be under this one mat. So these are going to go like this, and then I will mat this photo, and then we will mat this photo. Okay, let's start our embellishing. So I took those exclusive die cut sheets to the scrapbooking workshop kit, and I punched a bunch of those out that I thought would be perfect for this layout. And this is going to help me get this done pretty quickly. So I thought that since we have an embellishment cluster here, and then I'm going to do one here, and I think I'm going to have this piece up here behind my journaling. And I'm going to use this for my journaling because I thought it was so cute. So let's bring this in, and we can kind of cover her feet right there because you don't need them. And bring this about here. So how fitting is this perfect day for this layout? I thought that was just meant for this layout. So now I have all these flowers that I can play with. Now these circles here made for a perfect landing place for my embellishments. So let's add a couple of flowers over here. Definitely bring one in up here. And I need to bring in maybe two up here. And then I thought I would have a cluster of 3 of them here. And then I'll definitely add in some of this green with the leaves. Okay, so this Filled with Sweetness is one of the Stampin' Die sets that go with this paper collection. And I love this, but I don't think I'm going to use this. But this has some really awesome die cuts that I think are really going to help with my embellishment clusters. I love this, so I thought I could bring this in up here and have some words on there, and I have something in mind for that. And then this is fantastic. I love all the detail on that. And I can bring this in over here and put her stats on it. And then a couple of others I might play with is I really like, well, I like this. It's like string like you would hang off of the jar. So this makes a jar right here. And so I could play with that, but I like this bow. And then I was thinking of this little heart and these little flowers right here. I thought all of these are perfect to help me embellish. Look how absolutely pretty that turned out. And I went ahead and I stamped that with the Strawberry Slush ink. I'm thinking I want these to stand up from the background a little bit more. And I'm not wanting to do any ink distressing. I'm wanting to give them a little bit more texture. So I'm going to bring in this beautiful pattern embossing folder, and I'm going to stick these right inside of here and emboss them. I love how that came out. I'm so glad I decided to do that. It just gives it a little bit more detail, and I love it. Now I typed my journaling out on my computer, and then I printed it out on these Avery clear shipping labels, and I'll link them in the description box below along with all the other products I'm using. And then I just peeled them off and I stuck that on that journaling card. And then I also went ahead and typed out her stats, and I put that in a shape of an oval. I measured this, and I'm just gonna peel this off and stick it on here, and then cut it back out with my my die cut here, and it's gonna make the perfect shape. Really love how those look. Now there was this all the details sticker off the sticker sheet, and I thought that that would look really good above that journaling. And then I could just kind of slide it in under here. So cute. I love that. And I did stick that up on foam tape. And then I can bring in my other flower over here. I thought it would also be fun to bring in a couple of those hearts, and I did cut them out of the light side of that Strawberry Slush. And then maybe stick one of those over here. I think that is so cute. And I will put one up here. And then one over here. So I went ahead and I added a couple of those hearts, and then I just used my white jelly roll and added just a little bit of highlighting on them. Let's bring in some gems and see if we need anything else after that. These are the pearlized faceted circles. I think they are so pretty, and they're going to be perfect on here. Before I finish this layout, I want to share the 3 things I did that helped me scrapbook this page much faster. First, I used a sketch. A sketch takes so much guesswork out of scrapbooking because it tells you exactly how many photos to use, what size to print them, and even the dimensions to cut your paper. Instead of figuring everything out from scratch, I could just follow the guide and start creating. Second, I chose a paper pack that matched my photos. Because the colors and theme already complemented my pictures, it was really easy to pick the patterns I wanted to use. I simply chose the prints that worked best with my photos, and that saved a lot of decision-making time. And third, I used the scrapbooking workshop kit that coordinates with the paper pack. The kit included pre-designed die cuts and a coordinating sticker sheet, so I didn't have to stamp flowers or spend time thinking of a title. The title was already designed for me, and it fit my photos perfectly. So even though I didn't follow the workshop layout exactly, combining a sketch, coordinating paper, and the workshop elements made this layout come together really quickly. If you ever feel short on time but still want to scrapbook your memories, these 3 tips can make the process so much faster. Don't forget to subscribe, and here's another video I really think you'll enjoy. Till next time, friends.